Oh, it's me Flora, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. 2022 is here, a little earlier than expected, but either way it's here and I'm so excited to share with you the beginnings of a new bullet journal. This year I'm using the Dullard Lilac Leuchtturm 1917. It is A5 with 251 numbered pages and a contents section, but otherwise is a completely blank notebook. Before we continue, I do want to emphasize that the notebook and the supplies you use are not what makes a bullet journal a bullet journal. You don't need crazy expensive supplies and you don't need to add a specific theme to each month. Simply put, a bullet journal is a place to organize whatever you want to organize, so it's highly customizable and it can be quite personal. That's why I haven't posted a flip through since 2019, because I'd have to blur out about 90% of all the spreads, which wouldn't be a very interesting video to watch. And with all that said, time to showcase how I start my bullet journal. The first page is the title page. For these annual spreads, I'll be decorating the pages with some loose peonies. I mainly used a warm pink, then adding a warm purple and yellow as accents around the outer petals and tips of the inner petals. Occasionally I will go outside the lines, merging some colours and creating a bit more movement. The main headers are a rounded font to complement the loosely painted peonies, and I used my regular cursive writing for the subheaders for efficiency reasons. At the end of each year, my bullet journal will typically have a few extra pages at the end, so after I have completed all of my spreads for that year, I will rip out the extra pages to cover any mistakes I'll make or to insert extra pages where needed. I've cut out the right side of the page to contour around the peonies, leaving a couple millimeters to emphasize their shape. Moving on from the title page, I have drawn out all the calendars for each month.
Love your work. You inspire me. I love everything you do.
I want a picture. Do you think asking for a picture would be too faddish?
You know what you can do?
And continuing with the colour theme, I painted a couple peonies to fill up the empty space. I didn't paint the leaves green or anything because there would be too many colours and I feel like they would be clashing a bit. Plus, the peonies can really take the spotlight now. Now we have the important dates section. This is where I'll write down birthdays and any dates that have been set in stone, such as public holidays. Onto the next page, I have a double spread for the themes of 2022. Each month when I'm doing my spreads, whether it's a colour theme or a topic, I'll try to fill out one of these 4x4 squares to capture the aesthetics. This isn't necessarily an organisational setup, but I think it's nice to be able to look back on this page to see a visual representation of how I was feeling each month. I didn't create a things to check out page in my 2021 bullet journal, but I have done it in 2018 and 2019 and decided to bring it back. I inserted a couple tabs to accommodate for spacing issues and also make it a little more interesting to look at. On the left I have things to watch/read, then a section for things to do and to go to. On the tabs I have recipes and DIYs to try out, as well as YouTube videos I would like to work on this year. I've left the other side of the tabs blank, for no particular reason other than I couldn't figure out what to put there. And then the page directly after is the gift list and wish list. I also didn't have this page in my 2021 bullet journal, however decided it would be helpful to refer to. Continuing on, page 10 is my period tracker. If you're weirded out or uncomfortable by the topic of periods and menstrual cycles, skip ahead, but otherwise stay and see what kind of table I drew out. I know, very interesting. The days 1 to 31 are written across the page parallel with the book binding, while the months January to December are written down the side. It's a pretty standard table, not too much to explain. Next to it is a key which I will find colours for later. You might notice that I have a circle symbol, which represents when I estimate my next period. Please note that not everyone has a regular cycle and I can't give you medical advice, but if anything concerns you with having an irregular cycle, see a healthcare provider. Alright, time lapse and TED Talk over. Flipping over to page 12. This is my 2022 goals page. I separated this into 6 sections of my life that I have goals towards: environmental sustainability, mental and physical health, financial, YouTube related goals, academic, and my art goals. Speaking of art, this video is proudly sponsored by none other than myself. I've designed some greeting cards, so please go check out my Instagram, and if you're interested, say hi via my DMs. Everything will be linked in the description. Thanks so much. Okay, finally. I completely forgot to make this spread, let alone record the process. These are my monthly financial trackers where I have some symbols representing various things I spend on. I'll try to find where I originally found this layout from, and I'll link it in the description. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, they're succulents. Okay, oh, I don't want to rip this. Yay, it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay, I forgot to check the bottom. Okay, this is better. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Okay, we did it. We did it. That is all for my 2022 bullet journal setup. I hope you enjoyed. And wouldn't it be nice if you knew exactly when I upload it? Turn on notifications. Subscribe while you're there. Or actually, it's the other way around. It's free anyways, just subscribe. It's fun, I promise. Like and comment, do all those things. I'll see you very soon. Have a lovely day. Bye!